Well, it's October, and the first snow has started falling in the Colorado Rockies. That means the ski season is right around the corner, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Colorado Race to Open. This features 3 Colorado ski resorts, all of which compete for the honor of being the first ski resort to open in the entire country. The first of these resorts that we will be talking about is Keystone, who recently re-entered the Race to Open for the first time since 1997, when in 2019 they installed brand new snowmaking equipment on the front side of the mountain, which automatically detects the temperature and can make snow whenever it is cold enough. This gives them an advantage over their competitors, who still use manually operated snow guns, and therefore can't make snow as efficiently or as quickly. However, Keystone has one major disadvantage when it comes to its competitors. Its relatively low base elevation of 9,280 feet means that on average, it receives temperatures about 5.5 degrees Fahrenheit higher than their competitors, who have base elevations well above 10,000 feet. Now, Keystone tries to counteract this by opening up only the top portion of the mountain via the Montezuma Express lift. However, this is still at a lower elevation than most of its competitors. Now, the next resort we're going to be talking about is Loveland Ski Area, located at the top of I-70, right next to the Eisenhower Tunnel. This resort has a very high base elevation, and they hold the record for the earliest opening day in North American history, when they opened on September 30th in 1951. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think that's quite impressive. They used to be number 1 in the Race to Open, however recently they have fallen back, last winning the Race to Open in 2010, their longest drought ever. Because of Loveland's high base elevation, they are able to use an entire lift's worth of vertical instead of having to download it on the gondola like they do at Keystone. The terrain they usually open up this early in the season is the greens around Chet Stream. Loveland hasn't won the Race to Open recently, but that doesn't mean they don't stand a chance. In fact, because of their high base elevation and their extremely experienced snowmaking crew, they stand a chance every year. The last of the 3 main contenders we'll be talking about is Arapahoe Basin, known locally as the Legend. A-Basin is relatively new to this game, having only installed their snowmaking system back in 2003. However, since then, they have been knocking it out of the park, opening first in Colorado 7 of the last 9 years, with the most recent of these being in 2019. Now, A-Basin does not have the advanced snowmaking equipment that Keystone does, but they still have some major advantages over their competitors. For example, the run that they open up this early in the year, high noon, is significantly shorter than their 2 competitors, Loveland and Keystone, and because of that, they have less ground to cover with snowmaking. This combined with their high base elevation has made them the kings of the Race to Open in Colorado for the last decade, and only time will tell if they continue to stay on top. Now, there is one more ski area I would like to bring up, that being Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek is located significantly further away from Denver than all of these other ski areas, so it's a little more forgotten about. And although they don't make that much snow, they make up for it with natural snowfall. They sometimes get enough snow in October to open up just based on natural snowfall, so they're always one to watch out for in this race. The last time they opened first was in 2020, and they plan on being the first to open this year, in 2021. But always keep an eye out, there's always some surprises when it comes to this race. For example, in the past there have been stories of Keystone using their lights to open up earlier than their competitors. And probably the most recent example is when Keystone announced they will be opening on October 12th for the 2019 season, and then 2 hours later, A-Basin announced they would be opening on October 11th, the same day that they posted the announcement. I guess all is fair when it comes to the Race to Open, and I'm all for that, especially if it means we get on the snow sooner. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. My name's Daniel, and I hope to see you guys next time.